I'm Azrienoch, this is XDA-TV, and you don't know it, but I'm actually recording with the most sophisticated camera in the world. I'd show it to you, but turning the lens in on itself is one of the features it doesn't offer. That and any sort of interface that allows a user to use all those sophisticated features. It's probably why you don't know it. It's week 23 of 2011, and I've been gone for 3 weeks, trying to get from Hannibal, Missouri, the place I didn't want to be, to New Orleans, the place where I am. My only problem is that moving sometimes tends to break things or leave them behind, and sometimes those things are computers. Plus, getting a decent cable internet connection to fit inside your car is a bitch. So bear with us as we settle in. On XDA-TV this week, Sam Caplat showed us the Sony Xperia Arc and Xperia Play. Thank you, Sam, for single-handedly keeping XDA-TV alive. And if you missed it, the last time you actually heard from me was in a little video we're going to make all the noobs watch when they sign up. It took a lot of work, but you noobs are worth it. Yeah, there's a reason I don't play nice. It's uglier on my face than I care to have my face look. I tried once being nice to a friend that lost his home, but he refused and said I'd really let myself go. I should probably tell this to somebody who could actually use the information. I'll write an article for Cosmo. Also, the recognized XDA-developer program is well underway, and the LG Revolution forums were added. For Android, the big fat war between manufacturers to see who could be the most dev-friendly began. First, HTC announced that it was going to be locking its bootloaders, and did what manufacturers normally do, which is say that they're listening. But then, in a bold, unprecedented move, they actually did it. They listened. My guess is that they found out Samsung wouldn't be locking their bootloaders, though they loudly hinted otherwise. Then HTC is like, you know, the success of Android might be something we want to have for ourselves. So let's make a Sense SDK so developers will make stuff for our phones exclusively, which increases the demand for our phones, and oh my god, we're geniuses? We don't even have to pay them because they want to do it! This is like when we discovered China. Then Samsung hears about it and sees how happy all the devs and early adopters are and says to themselves, those motherfuckers. We're the brand that developers like. Didn't we make that phone the, what's it called? The Nexius? Yeah, we did that. We're supposed to be the brand of the developers. HTC is opening up their Sense SDK. We can't just copy that. We gotta one-up them. What if we let the developers make their own version of Android and we put that on our phones? Get that guy, what's his name? Teal Gen Mod. Yeah, get his address and send out phones to all of his team. We'll just see what they come up with. You don't know who you're fooling with, HTC. My guess is that HTC will counter Samsung by holding contests for their SDK. Maybe even on XDA, hint, hint, still listening? Samsung will buckle and do the same for TouchWiz. Motorola won't do anything because they're just happy they didn't go under when they put everything that they had into the first-gen Droid. And Apple will start the paperwork pursuing Google on the patent infringement of their iOS 5 notification bar. But that's just a guess. Who knows? Maybe the manufacturers are still listening and they can one-up my guess. That part's actually more of a hope. I'm not holding my breath or anything. And I don't really do that anyway. That would make me quietly brilliant, when I'm actually just a very loud genius. On the Windows side, Microsoft announced that they will stop support for Windows Vista. Oh wait, no. They said something about it being a useless service, and I just got confused. No, they're discontinuing the Market and MyPhone services for Windows Mobile. But hey, since there's a Windows Phone development contest going on, I wouldn't doubt it if someone here made a backup service with apps for both Windows Phone and Windows Mobile. Maybe make the Windows Phone app really, really ugly and the Windows Mobile app really, really pretty, just to remind Microsoft of better days. I hate it when you do that. Speaking of apps, because I'm using the camera that Bob usually uses to show off apps, and again I can't turn the lens in on itself, she can't very well show you an app. But she wanted to say something anyway, so...
I'm sick, but as soon as I'm better, for those of you who watch my tech show on my channel, I will be making more episodes. And subscribe to XDA if you aren't already, pretty please. It'll help us out. I'm not wearing a bra. Oh, and follow us on Twitter, Azrienoch and SassiBoB.
Why don't you give us the moral of the news this week?
I'm sick. Buy me a puppy.
Again, I'm Azrienoch, and this is XDA TV.